Hey, what's up everybody? It's Eric here. I'm going to show you the new Windows 10 technical preview. Some of you may have heard that Microsoft put out a Windows 10 sort of teaser for people to download and give feedback on and get used to. Well, here it is installed on a Hyper-V virtual machine on my current Windows 8 computer. Anyway, there's some new things to note. This is a fresh install. I've just added a couple text documents here to aid in what I'm going to show you, but it no longer, the operating system no longer opens up to a Charms screen. It opens up to a typical desktop environment that all users, Windows users prior to Windows 2008 were used to. So we got our start menu back by stock down here. When you click on it, you're going to see sort of a hybrid of your apps or program file system list, and then on the left, and then on the right, you're going to see more of your Windows. There we go, Windows 8-ish sort of tiles. So it's kind of a hybrid of both. If you like something in your list over here to be present in your Charms area, you can simply drag it over, which, that's kind of nice. Supposedly you can resize this window too. I've only found a way to make it taller. I haven't really found a way, oh, there we go, to make it wider, but that's kind of neat. What else? It seems like the start menu over here is laid out pretty logically. They have a decent amount of, or it looks like some thought went into the listing over here, so there are useful items in the list. I haven't found a use for a lot of previous start menus in Windows, but this one seems to be logical. It looks like things that I would typically access. What else? We have our, search function here, so I can still type things like command line, hit enter, and it'll just automatically know what I'm looking for and open up a command line for me. It'll also search the internet and files and whatever else you have on your device, but I don't have much on here yet. Another feature that I noticed was if I have multiple windows open, which I typically do, there's sort of an auto resize feature. So all these are kind of different sizes. I can click, drag them up into the top corner here, and it'll resize them for me so that I can fit multiple windows together, and I think that's kind of nice. Okay, you still get your other options there, but kind of a nice feature. It's useful anyway. Another new feature is this. They call it Task View. It's sort of like creating another desktop. So if I come down here, I can click Add a Desktop, and I basically get a clean slate to work with. It's not truly a new desktop because I still show anything that resides on my desktop is still present in this new desktop. But I guess I get a clean slate to work from. So, I could open, I don't know, new file locations or do, open new programs or what have you. Edit photos maybe or whatever. And then if I wanted to switch back to my other desktop, I would come down here and click on it. That's kind of neat. I don't have a big use for that. Yeah, I'm not really sure what people would use that for. Maybe in a multiple monitor environment, you would use something like that. Another thing I noticed is when you open up one of your apps, it does open up in a full screen mode. So this is similar to Windows 8. Yeah, I don't know how useful that is. Especially for things like calculator, right? I mean, do I need a full screen calculator? I can minimize it, and then the next time I open calculator, it will be in a minimize mode, supposedly. And yep, there it is, minimize mode. I heard once you reboot, though, it goes back to its default full screen mode. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. If you need it small, you can always move it around and then use that auto size feature. Okay. What else is new here? That's about the gist of it. Auto sizing windows, new multiple desktop. I've heard rumors that there's going to be integration of personal and enterprise level apps within one computer. So that's huge. I come from a large enterprise environment, and I have to carry two cell phones everywhere I go, an enterprise phone and my personal phone. And they're trying to create a bring your own device revolution where we can sort of begin to combine some of this stuff. And I've heard rumor that Windows 10 will have that functionality. It will be able to combine enterprise and personal apps and access into one device. So I think that will be very useful. But in the meantime, it's kind of a nice thing to play with. Nothing's blown me off my feet yet, but if I see anything, I'll be sure to make a little snippet and let you know about it. Anyway, take care, have fun. Later.